Miles Russell is supposed to be a robot. They call him the machine because he plays with a robotic consistency that doesn't seem human. With a world-leading scoring average of 69.4 and a grip on the #1 spot, Miles has looked untouchable for months. But in February 2026, something has finally changed. For the first time ever, the machine is starting to show cracks, and the reason is only one person, Charlie Woods. After being told he was living in a shadow by Miles himself, Charlie has finally flipped the script. He didn't just improve his swing, he got deep inside Miles Russell's head. Charlie's massive jump of 586 spots in the rankings has sent a shockwave through the AJGA, and Miles is finally feeling the pressure. Today, we are going inside the secret battle for the future of golf. We are breaking down the moment Miles Russell lost his cool, the 170 mph ball speed that changed the game, and the dark mode mentality Charlie used to break the machine. The Unspoken War for 2027 is getting personal, and the machine might be about to break. To understand why it's such a big deal that Miles Russell is breaking, we first have to understand who he is. In the world of junior golf, Miles Russell is not just a player. He is a standard. They call him the machine for a reason. While most teenagers are struggling with their emotions and their swings, Miles plays with a level of biomechanical precision that makes him look like he was built in a laboratory. He currently holds the #1 spot in the AJGA rankings, and he isn't just winning, he is dominating. His scoring average is a terrifying 69.4. For those who don't know, that means almost every single time Miles steps on a golf course, he is shooting several strokes under par. He doesn't have bad days. He doesn't get nervous. He just hits the ball, finds the green, and makes the putt. It is robotic, it is consistent, and for a long time it was unbeatable. But Miles Russell isn't just breaking records. He is rewriting the history books that Tiger Woods once wrote. At just 15 years old, he is doing things that even the greatest players in history didn't do at that age. This dominance created an aura of invincibility around him. Other players would look at the leaderboard, see Miles Russell's name at the top, and basically give up. They felt like they were playing for second place because the machine simply didn't make mistakes. This is the robotic standard that Charlie Woods has been chasing. For a year, Miles has been the king of the mountain, and he knew it. He even felt confident enough to tell Charlie that he was living in a shadow. It was a brutal comment, but at the time it was true. Miles had the rankings, he had the stats, and he had the psychological edge. He believed that no matter how hard Charlie practiced, the Woods' DNA could never catch up to his biomechanical precision. However, what Miles didn't realize is that even a machine has a weakness. Machines are built to follow a program, but they aren't built to handle a predator who doesn't follow the rules. Tiger Woods has spent the last few months teaching Charlie how to find the glitch in Miles Russell's system. They realized that while Miles is perfect when things are going well, he has never truly been tested by someone who can match his speed and get under his skin at the same time. The robotic era of Miles Russell was about to meet its first real threat, and for the first time in his life, the machine was about to feel human error. While Miles Russell was busy being perfect, Charlie Woods was busy being a hunter. The world of golf woke up one morning and realized that the rankings had changed in a way that seemed impossible. In a single season, Charlie Woods made a massive jump of 586 spots in the AJGA rankings. He went from being ranked 604 to being ranked 20 in the entire world. This wasn't just a lucky week, it was a statement. When a player moves that fast, it's like a fire spreading through the fairway, and Miles Russell was the first person to feel the heat. For months, Miles had looked down at Charlie from the top of the mountain. He thought Charlie was just a famous name who got media attention because of his father. But the 20 ranking proved that Charlie was now a standalone force. He was no longer just Tiger's son, he was a threat to the throne. This jump started the fire in Miles Russell's mind. Suddenly, the machine wasn't the only one getting the headlines for his skills. The spotlight was shifting, and Miles didn't know how to handle it. Tiger Woods, the master of psychological warfare, knew exactly what he was doing. He didn't want Charlie to just win tournaments. He wanted Charlie to climb the rankings so fast that Miles Russell would lose his focus. And it worked. Reports from recent tournaments say that Miles has been looking over his shoulder more than ever. In the world of elite sports, the moment you start worrying about what someone else is doing, you stop being a machine. Miles's robotic concentration began to slip, because he could feel Charlie's ghost, haunting him on every leaderboard. Charlie's jump was powered by a secret weapon, 170 mph ball speed. Before the dark mode training camp, Charlie was fast, but now he is hitting professional-level numbers. When Miles Russell heard about Charlie's new speed, it hit him like a physical blow. Miles relies on precision, but Charlie was now bringing both precision and raw, unbridled power. This is what finally got under Miles Russell's skin. He realized that the gap he had spent years building was closing in just a few weeks. The psychological fire was now out of control. At the Jones Cup and the Junior Orange Bowl, the tension between the two was thick. While Miles managed a T2 finish at the Jones Cup, he could feel Charlie closing in with a T19 at the Orange Bowl, proving that Charlie could compete on the hardest courses in the world. Miles Russell's secret fear was finally exposed. He wasn't scared of Charlie's swing. He was scared of the fact that Charlie didn't fear him anymore. The shadow that Miles told Charlie he was living in had officially disappeared, and for the first time, the machine was the one feeling small. The moment the world realized the machine was truly breaking didn't happen on the scoreboard, it happened during a handshake. At the end of their last major match, the tension was so thick you could feel it through the screen. Miles Russell, who is usually as calm as a statue, looked visibly shaken. When they met on the 18th green, the handshake was quick, cold, and full of unspoken anger. It was a brutal warning from Miles, but this time, Charlie didn't look away. He looked Miles straight in the eye and gave him a smile that said, "I've got you." This undercover drama is what happens when two elite legacies collide. Miles Russell had spent months trying to convince everyone that Charlie Woods was just a brand name, but Charlie's performance on the final hole changed the narrative forever. While Miles struggled with a rare mental error on the 18th, Charlie played it with the same killer instinct that Tiger used to dismantle his rivals in the 2000s. Charlie didn't just win the hole, he shattered Miles Russell's confidence in front of the entire golf world. The final hole revenge was the culmination of everything Tiger and Charlie had been working on in their secret training camps. Tiger had taught Charlie that to break a robotic player like Miles, you have to wait for the one moment of human doubt and then strike without mercy. Miles, who usually makes every putt, suddenly looked human. He was fidgeting with his glove, checking his line 3 or 4 times and looking at the crowd. These are all signs of a player whose machine is malfunctioning. This is the psychological glitch Charlie was looking for. By staying calm and hitting a massive 170 mph drive right down the middle while Miles was struggling, Charlie proved that the Woods DNA thrives under the same pressure that breaks everyone else. The handshake that followed wasn't just etiquette. It was Miles Russell's admission that he is no longer the undisputed king of junior golf. He told Charlie he was living in a shadow, but on that 18th green, it was Miles who looked like he was standing in the dark. The aftermath of this match has sent the AJGA into a frenzy. Insiders say Miles has been spending extra hours on the range, trying to fix a feeling that he lost during that final hole. But you can't fix psychology with more practice balls. Charlie Woods has successfully entered Miles Russell's head, and once you let a Woods in there, they never leave. The machine is no longer running on a perfect program, it is running on fear. Charlie's 20 ranking is a constant reminder that the gap is gone, and the predator is finally ready to take what belongs to him. The war between Charlie Woods and Miles Russell is no longer just about junior trophies. It has become an unspoken war for the future of the PGA Tour. While Miles Russell is trying to maintain his #1 spot, Charlie Woods is quietly planning his 2027 pro debut with the help of the greatest strategist in history. Tiger Woods bypassing the senior tour wasn't just about caddying. It was about preparing Charlie for the shark tank of professional golf. Tiger knows that once Charlie turns pro in 2027, the pressure will be unlike anything he has ever faced, and Miles Russell is the perfect test subject to practice on. Every tournament in 2026 is now a psychological battlefield. When Charlie jumped 586 spots to reach rank 20, it wasn't just a number. It was a message to the PGA that the next generation has already arrived. The 2027 blueprint is designed to ensure that by the time Charlie stands on a PGA tee box, his mind is as robotic as Miles Russell's, but his spirit is as aggressive as Tiger's. This combination of the machine's precision, And the Woods' DNA's killer instinct is what makes Charlie the most dangerous prospect in years. Miles Russell's secret fear is that he has already peaked, while Charlie is just getting started. Miles has been the standard for so long that he doesn't know how to handle someone who is gaining 170 mph ball speed and rewriting the rules of the game every single week. The Handshake Drama proved that Miles is feeling the walls close in. He is no longer the predator. He is the prey being hunted by a ghost. The ghost of 2008. That tiger is teaching Charlie is about winning when everyone says it's impossible. And that is exactly what Charlie is doing to the AJGA rankings right now. As we head into the rest of the 2026 season, keep your eyes on the leaderboard. Every time Charlie and Miles are in the same field, expect final hole drama that will leave the golf world speechless. Tiger Woods is in war mode. Charlie is in dark mode. And the machine is officially breaking under the pressure. This is the end of the robotic era and the beginning of a new Woods dynasty. The Unspoken War for 2027 has just reached a boiling point. Will Miles Russell find a way to fix his program and stay at the top? Or will Charlie Woods continue his 586-spot rampage until he is the undisputed #1? One thing is certain. With Tiger Woods in his corner, Charlie is no longer living in any shadow. He is the one casting it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because this rivalry is just getting started. What side are you on? Team Woods or Team Machine? Let us know in the comments below.